My name is Bali Fitzpatrick, and today I'm going to be taking you through a really simple and intuitive yoga flow to really just wake up the body, open the heart space, and get your head right for a beautiful new day. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
All right, it's narration time. So, right now, we're just breathing in as we raise our arms to the sky and breathing out as we come to Earth Center. One more time, we're going to inhale. We're going to switch our legs around here and exhale. Really focusing on making this stretch static by reaching our fingertips forwards. Again, with the inhale. Exhale. Last time up, switch those legs around again to keep things balanced, and exhale, really stretch your head down to the ground on that one. Okay, we're going to go ahead and adjust to tabletop position. You want your knees directly below your hips. We're going to start rotating counterclockwise. This is going to really open up our joints. Make sure everything's moving along, the gears are just moving smoothly. Pretty soon here we're going to switch and we're going to go clockwise, just making sure everything's balanced in the body. All right, I'm going to change positions here. We're going to raise opposing arms and legs, and we're going to be holding this stretch here, straight arm, straight leg, for about 20 seconds. Right now, I just want to focus on keeping your eyes forwards and that core strong. Try not to let that belly sag, even though I know you want it to. So we're going to just hold tight here, hold strong. I'm not going anywhere. All right. We're going to switch sides, make it with our right arm out and our left leg straight out. Hold that stretch. Keep that core tight. It's okay if you wiggle. It's okay if you move. Yoga is all about progression. It is not about judgment. Don't judge yourself here. Just take notice of things that might be tight, things that might be hard to balance. All right. Back to center here, and we're going to go into child's pose. Child's pose should feel good, but it isn't stagnant. I want you to keep pressing your palms into the earth, reaching your fingers forwards, and pushing yourself. Okay, we're coming up out of child's pose. Turn those toes under, and we're going to go into a modified downward dog. This just means we're pedaling out our feet, and we're not focusing on getting our knees as straight as possible, but we're just trying to send our hips up into the sky and keeping our back as straight as we can to get a nice long stretch there. Go ahead and keep pedaling those feet out, focusing on trying to get the heel to the ground, but making sure that you're not pushing yourself too hard. You can go ahead and start pumping one of your legs out, just making this stretch all about you and what your body needs. I'm going to switch here and do my other leg, just making sure my joints are warming up for the day. Before I come back to center and do my full downwards dog. Before I come up to the top of my mat, forward fold. Adjust my shirt, and we're gonna go for a half lift. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, hang loose. Inhale, half lift, straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, full rise, arms to the sky, hands to heart center. One more time, full rise. Before we put our hands to the heart center. Right now, we're going to go ahead and walk our feet back into a plank position, keeping our tummies tight, our glutes tight, head forward. All right, we're about to transition, and we're going to go ahead and lift our left arm straight up towards the sky, opening our heart center. Now, this can be a little bit of a tricky stretch, so we can do a modified position where our hips are actually on the ground. Prop yourself up with that right forearm, and you can still have an opened heart space. Again, yoga is all about you and what you're getting out of it, nobody else. Okay, so I'm going back to that original position, keeping my joints stacked over each other, maintaining my breath. Exhale, come down, reposition, inhale, and lift back up on the other side. Okay, join me back down in center. Inhale, exhale. We're going to press our bodies to the floor, up, and let our thighs and hips rest on the ground in a modified seal pose. Now, if this is too hard on your lower back, and for many it is, you can modify this one as well. In order to modify, you're just going to go down on your forearms. But if you want to get a little bit deeper into that stretch, you can really push yourself up, lean your head back. It's really going to get a nice stretch in your spine there. Okay, back up, walk those feet up. Forward fold, half lift, forward fold, half lift, fold back down, and we're going to go into a warrior two. Make sure your knee is stacked above that ankle and twist to the side there. Now's a good time to be thinking about your intentions for the day before we rotate on up, stacking our joints, getting a nice stretch. Really sink into that stretch there. Feel it in your side, your obliques. And windmill those arms back down. Okay, coming up to the front of the mat. Again, we're gonna do a halfway lift. Keep that back straight, tummy tucked. Forward fold, half lift, fold back down, right foot forward, and lift into our warrior two. Lovely. Again, focusing on our breathing. Yoga is all about breath. Stacking those joints. Breathing into the areas that might feel tight, might be burning. Yeah, I'm talking about your thigh. Come back, windmill down, and back to center. For the sake of time, there was a bit of a jump there, but really we're just on our bottoms and we're going to go ahead and go into a modified pretzel. We have our opposite arm on our opposite knee, opening up that heart space. I feel like I've said that a million times, and I probably have, but it's important. Taking deep breaths here, focusing on that twist, and really sinking into the stretch. All right, back to center. Switch those legs. Go ahead and grab that ankle, pull it under. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg, open up like a cactus and stretch. Right now we're thinking about a string from our tailbone to the top of our head, extending through us, keeping us tall, breathing. All right, back to center. Take some final breaths as we reflect on our practice this morning. Thank our bodies for being able to do what we just did. And thank you for joining me today. I'm so very grateful. See you next time.